It was started out between John F. Kennedy and Premier Nikita Khrushchev in Russia. They were both the high powers, their two main respective countries. It was, I understand, Castro was the one who was asking for him. And of course, being a communist regime, and so was Russia back then. Russia's going to support, because that's what Castro wanted. He wanted missiles. He wanted that because he was not happy with the U.S. So, okay, so they're going to put a boatload load them up on a ship, send them, put them in there, and then of course then Kennedy got involved, and he says, "No, you're not doing that," you know. And that's when he got a hold of Khrushchev and told him, you know. So, what the story that the people don't understand, because that's when I got shipped overseas, just in case it did, okay. But what the public and the people don't understand, and this was just got released about maybe 2 or 3 years ago from the U.S. People, that how close it really came, and I'm talking 1 hour, that we averted World War III. And what had happened was Nikita Khrushchev had turned his nuclear ship around, with the nuclear missiles, headed it back to Russia. The information was sent to Kennedy, but it wasn't sent through normal channels. Kennedy never got the information. As far as he knew, that ship was still coming. Consequently, they got together. Kennedy had given Khrushchev, he'd given him 24 hours to turn your ship around. When they turned it around, but you know, say the information never got to Kennedy. So what happened was, just 2 hours prior to whatever, there was, the U.S. sent a plane, which was for surveillance, just fly over Cuba. Well, Cuba thought that the U.S. was coming for them. They shot that plane down. And that was the only casualty, as we know, that took place in that. And then, so Kennedy's advisors were saying to him, "We have to retaliate, we have to." And Kennedy says, "Look," he says, "I gave him 24 hours. He said, I'm a man of my word. An hour before the 24 hours, in the 23rd hour, Khrushchev found out that Kennedy was going on. He got on the hotline and he called directly to Kennedy and told him, look, I've turned my boat around." So that's how Kennedy found out, and he called it off 1 hour before hell was going to break loose. And that's what people don't understand, how close we came to World War III.